Today, a 20-year-old Mason man was in federal court after he was charged with having an illegal explosive device. We told you about James Phillips' arrest yesterday and the search warrants executed in the case at locations in Mason and in Oxford.
WCPO 9 News reporter Jay Shakur has been digging through court records and spoke with an explosives expert about the case.
I spoke to former ATF criminal investigator Anthony May, and he says based on the criminal complaint, it appears James Phillips was on track to make a device that could have been very destructive. Next week, 20-year-old James Phillips will officially learn whether or not he will stay locked up after the judge in his case rescheduled his detention hearing Friday for next week. According to an FBI affidavit, a police officer found an improvised explosive device, or IED, last September at the Lebanon soccer complex. The IED had wires running from a pile of white powder to a control switch, which they connected to the 20-year-old.
Now, the intent, his motivation here, I don't know what it was. I don't think anybody does just yet. But this individual has gone clear over the line. He's not experimenting. He's not playing around. He is manufacturing explosive products.
Investigators also say Phillips bought chemicals and materials made for homemade explosives and shipped those to two homes, one in Mason and one in Oxford. Federal agents executed search warrants at those locations on Thursday. And court records show Phillips is also accused of blowing up a different device last summer. That blast apparently destroyed a vehicle parked at the Lebanon soccer complex. Former ATF criminal investigator May acknowledged Phillips legally purchased these items, but also says the type of materials used shows a dramatic progression. How much damage could he have done?
An item that could be considered a device, being a copper pipe, if it contained explosives, could have been very deadly.
That May says if it reacted, could have harmed anyone in the device's immediate vicinity.
Now, depending on the quantity of the material, depending on whether it was encased in a container, if you will, would all add to the explosive effect. And it could have caused anything from minor damage, minor injuries, up to death of an individual.
In a statement to WCPO, Phillips' attorney Scott Croswell said, "We believe that this case is dramatically different. An initial look at these facts presents an image which is not accurate, and the truth will play out ultimately in court." Phillips is due in court Tuesday. At that hearing, we expect the judge to officially decide whether or not Phillips should remain locked up. In Cincinnati, Jay Shakur, WCPO 9 News.